So I'm in Portland, Oregon, and it is October 4th. I'm here for the Portland Marathon, which is tomorrow. And they have officially had 100 days of protest in front of the ICE facility here in Portland. And I'm on my way to that just to film. It's around almost 3 o'clock, so it should still be safe because it's not late enough for it starts to get bad, I guess, at night. But I'm driving down to take a look at that. I was planning on doing a drive through the city anyway. And then with all the stuff that's going on with the protests, and they're bringing in the National Guard, and I don't know if the National Guard is here yet. I haven't heard that. I just know that either today is their 100th day or last night was their 100th night of in a row of protests for the immigration thing. And I guess when you get over by the ICE facility, the cops will not, the local cops, Portland PD, will not do anything within a 6-block radius of the ICE facility. So I guess the ICE officers are kind of on their own there. And from what I heard, they have about 20 people protecting that building, ICE officers, and those riots can have as many as 1,000 people. So those guys are kind of just, thrown to the wolves, I guess you'd say. And they're not really protected at all. The last time I was in Portland was 2019, and I think it was still pretty good then. 2020 was when things went crazy with the, Summer of Floyd and all that, and all their, Summer of Love that they had here and all this stuff. That's when the city went crazy. But it's, like I said, it's been, what, 6 years since I've been here? No, it was 2017 I was here. I don't know what year I said earlier. So it's been at least 8 years since I've been here. And I don't know. I mean, they let riots go on for 100 days and nobody does anything to stop it. I mean, they could stop it in like 5 minutes if they wanted it stopped. They could keep it from happening. But it's been going on all those days, and I don't know if they're even slowing down what ICE is trying to do at all. I don't know if they're slowing it down or stopping it in any way. On my way in, I filmed a bunch. I mean, you can see there's graffiti here, but that looks like it's on purpose. Well, no, probably not all of it. Some of it might be. There was a ton of graffiti. That we just passed a tent. There was a tent on the way in just when I exited the freeway, where you get an idea of kind of where the city has gone. And the GPS is still showing 5 minutes away. So I had stuff written down to just general stats about the city that I was going to do prior to doing this drive to see the ICE facility. So I'm going to go through this. The GPS is showing 5 minutes, so it's going to be kind of a longer video. But I wanted to start filming because I wanted to see a little bit more of the city on the video, just to get so if we get up here and it looks really bad, at least so people can see the good and the bad of the city. But Portland has a population of around 615,000. And that puts it in the top 30 as far as American cities go. And the population has been declining since 2020 by more than 1% a year. And that's because 2020 went crazy here. I mean, a lot of cities, and in Portland's defense, a lot of cities went crazy, but Portland really went crazy. Oh, this looks like it's going to put us on some kind of freeway too. So anyway, it's 65% white, 12% Hispanic, 7% Asian, and 6% black here. So it's pretty diverse, actually. Predominantly white, but still pretty diverse. And it looks like the GPS is putting us on a freeway here. Or maybe it's not a freeway, but it's kind of looking like a freeway. The average income here is $57,000, which is pretty on the high side for a larger city. There's a 12.7% poverty rate, which sounds high, but is actually, you know, for American standards, is actually kind of on the lower end. It's not all that high. You can see there's a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage. A ton of garbage, actually, on the sides of the roads. Yeah, we're getting on this freeway, so, well, at least that garbage is already in bags. Garbage, somebody was living there. It looked like a pile of garbage, but it was a cart with some boxes and probably somebody's house. So it looks like we're about 2 minutes away from where the ice facility is. Maybe it's not putting us on. I don't know what I'm even supposed to be on right now. What road? I don't know what I'm even supposed to be on. I can't tell what this GPS is doing. It's got the arrow just right here at on the base of this. I'm gonna guess that I gotta go this way. Oh, that might be it right in front. That's it right in front of us. Okay. That's the ice. That's why it's like this. So that's I can see the protesters already on the side. But that's the ice facility, I believe, right in front of us then, because I knew that they boarded it all up. So it's all boarded up. And holy cow, are there people. Yeah, they got the streets all blocked off. They got the streets all blocked off. Wow, there's a lot of people down in there. I don't know how much I can drive through. I don't know how much I can drive through, but let's go down here and see if we can see how much of it we can see. I'll do a separate video of Portland in a different area with the stats and all that I was starting to give. I was just doing that because I thought we were further away from it. Oh, yeah, you're not going to get that close. There's people you can see all the people on the street there. They're directing traffic. Sorry there, dude. Train in the lane. Yeah, you're not going to get too close to this. I'm not getting out to walk around because I don't care that much about it. But there were a lot of people there. It's 3:02. There were a lot of people there. There were a lot of people out front of that place. This is a one-way, so I'm not going to get any closer than what I just got. Yep, I don't see anybody on the street behind me either. Well, that was probably uneventful. But you could see how many people were there. Oh, I can turn here. This guy was just pulling way out. Look at that, stop ice, they write on the stop sign. I'm going to turn, I think this is the road that we were just on. But there isn't too much. I mean, it's kind of in this little hole. area. Yeah, I don't know if I can make, oh yeah, this guy's gonna turn right. Yeah, they're not letting you drive and get too close to it. That's where we just got turned to the left. Right there. That's as close as we can get to it. So that wasn't very eventful, but it's early in the day, so there's not much going on. But there's, for 3 o'clock in the afternoon, even though it's a Saturday, there's a lot of people there already. And like that whole area, they say the police don't patrol it. The police don't patrol it. The ICE officers are kind of there, and they're kind of on their own. Well, that's all I wanted to see. I wanted to see the place. I was hoping I could get closer because I didn't think it would be all blocked off yet. I didn't think there would be that many people this early in the day. But that's as close as we could get. Again, this is either the 100th day or the day after the 100th day of protests. And for how many people were there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, tonight's going to be a big night. If you like this kind of stuff, hit that like button, consider subscribing, and thanks for watching.